Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying. Okay, I'm very happy to be here to present to you the FinTech Development Roadmap 2.0. This was released on August 15th this year. It is an important roadmap because this roadmap shows the policy direction of our commission, the Financial Supervisory Commission, so that we will let the ecosystem know where we are going to move forward, so that those players in the ecosystem will know where they can put their efforts and time and move along with us. So for the following 20 minutes, I'm going to give you a little bit background, and then I will update you what brought us here, because this is the 2.0, and before that we have a 1.0. So for the next 3 years, we have achieved a lot of things. I will update you with those achievements. And also I will let you know how we come here, and then I will talk about the major content of our development roadmap 2.0. So let me talk about our background. In August 2020, we have launched the FinTech Development Roadmap 1.0. So during that time, we have released several measures. I will talk about that later. And with the collective effort from the ecosystem, we have built a strong foundation, and we try to keep the momentum to transform our financial services to a more friendly and digital one. So we try to engage with our stakeholders, and we started policies in other countries, and also we have very intensive discussion internally within our commission so that we will confirm our policy direction, and then we have finalized the FinTech Development Roadmap 2.0. So on August 15th this year, we released the FinTech Development Roadmap version 2 or 2.0 with the hope that it could steer our financial market toward a future of innovation and financial excellence. So before I detail to you about the major content of the roadmap 2.0, I will spend time sharing with you what we have achieved through the roadmap 1.0. So in this diagram, it illustrates the 8 aspects of our roadmap 1.0. So I will start from the bottom. So on the bottom, we can see that it's the basic elements to build up the ecosystem. So we have data sharing, regulations, capacity building, and digital infrastructure. In that, I mean authentication, digital authentication. And in the middle, we try to have more applications for things like we have incubators, fintech space, and also we try to develop our RedTech, and also we are pursuing the international networking. And on top of the triangle, we try to dedicate ourselves to more collaboration among financial institutions and startups. So we have set up this one-stop platform, and we also streamline our process to review cases. So let me talk about them one by one. In the first aspect, data sharing, we have launched guidelines for data sharing among financial institutions. We also launched the open banking and open securities. They are implemented in 3 phases: phase 1, phase 3, phase 2, and phase 3. So in phase 1, we talk about product and services. And for phase 3, it's an actual transaction. So right now, our open banking is in phase 2. So according to the statistics, as of the end of August this year, the monthly average inquiry transaction volume of phase 1 reached 1.09 million transactions. And for phase 2, it's 730,000 volume transactions. So we have also facilitated fintech firms' access to customer credit rating scores developed by the Joint Credit Information Corporation. Second, for the regulation side, we have amended the regulations to foster innovation, such as regulations regarding e-payment and also establishment of securities firms and also insurers conducting e-commerce. We have also granted or issued new license regarding the foreign remittance. It's a small-scale outward foreign remittance, especially for foreign migrants. And also we have issued licenses for securities brokers. And we have also eased qualifications to allow people with ICT background to be responsible persons of our financial institutions. Third, we have introduced the FinTech Proficiency Certificate Program, which aims to enhance the skills and knowledge of employees of our financial institutions. We have also developed a comprehensive FinTech learning maps for regulators so that they can also keep up on the development in the market. And we also promote campus-based digital sandbox, which attract more students with innovative ideas to work later in the financial market. So in the digital infrastructure, we have launched digital identity authentication and authorization syndemic activities. And we also facilitate the usage of financial FIDO. I will talk about that later. And we also gave a green light to online legal entity account opening. Those measures made digital transactions more secure and accessible. Fifth, the FinTech space. It's our incubator. We subsidize the incubator, so we put a lot of money there. So they have developed several programs that are very successful. For example, they have pitch and match events, startup mentoring, and the first FinTech Taipei Awards. Also, the incubator established the financial innovation test field to accelerate more collaboration among financial institutions and startups. Six, in the RegTech field, we awarded the winner of the first RegTech challenge and helped them expand their businesses. Our commission also carried out digital reporting systems for internet-only banks, or you can say it's virtual banks, and also bills finance companies. We also researched on topics such as digital authentication, privacy-enhancing technology, data governance, and future development policies. On the international front, the seventh aspect, we have held several FinTech Taipei expositions and also forums. We have bilateral forums with other countries, and we have FinTech demos to facilitate global networking and collaborations. Finally, we have this one-stop platform we call the co-creation platform. So we solicit the efforts from our peripheral organizations and also financial institutions to help us to develop the measures I just mentioned earlier. And also we have streamlined the process for our experiments. So with all those foundations or the measures we have rolled out, I think those achievements pave our way to a more digital and human-centric FinTech landscape. So with those achievements and experience learned, we have a clear picture on where to move forward and where to improve and pour more resources to further enhance and strengthen the FinTech ecosystem. So the FinTech development roadmap version 2 or 2.0 aims to create a more inclusive, fair, sustainable, and international fintech ecosystem. So with that vision, we have set 4 strategies: optimizing regulations, enhancing resources, expanding technologies, and increasing inclusiveness. So under these strategies, we laid out measures in 4 aspects. I will now discuss them in details. So on the aspect of optimizing fintech regulations and policies, we will ensure that our regulations serve as a supporting instrument rather than creating unnecessary red tape. Firstly, we will study the feasibility of amending the Fintech Development and Innovative Experimentation Act. We will conduct research on how financial regulators in other countries handle regulatory sandbox proposals, especially when these proposals involve amendment to their current regulations and the issuance of new licenses. We will examine their considerations and actions aimed at maintaining market competition and stability. This is very important because the proper design of experiments lending process impacts the effectiveness of the regulatory sandbox. Our goal is to identify a balanced approach that benefits both the experimenters and the market at large. Second, we have established the FinTech Regulation Adjustment Platform, in which we will seek recommendations from the industry on regulatory amendments every 6 months. After that, our commission will consider whether making regulatory adjustment that is both feasible and necessary, and we will take relevant actions. Thirdly, we will make sure the data sharing practices in the financial sector are in good shape. In the age of AI, safeguarding privacy protection is crucial because we found that some institutions in the market hold misconceptions on personal data protection. Therefore, we will launch workshops and testing platform to help them have better understanding. And we will release data governance guidelines for them. We will also gradually enable data sharing among financial sector and other sectors, starting with universities and telecom companies. Lastly, to address concerns surrounding the increasing use of AI in the financial markets, we have released core principles for using AI in the financial industry 2 weeks ago. Now we are drafting the guidelines and try to release them before the end of this year. In the aspect of enhancing supporting resources and talent development, first, we think startups innovation is invaluable to our financial sector. So we will carry out financial incentive programs for innovators. For example, if a startup tries to list on our stock exchange, we will offer it relevant grants. We also encourage venture capitalists to support fintech firms. And we also designate our incubator, the fintech space, to take the role as a bridge to bring together financial startups, financial institutions, investors, and government agencies together so that they not only pour their resources in, like the funding, and also they will have a more clear picture about the ecosystem, so they will understand how to build up those ecosystems. Second, we will broaden the horizon of our fintech space by expanding its services to include not only startups, but also financial institutions, and helping it encourage more partnerships and create more collaborations, both domestically and internationally. Third, in our commitment to nurturing talent, we will enhance the FinTech Proficiency Certificate Program and facilitate the training to attract more fintech professionals to fuel our financial market. Fourth, recognizing the importance of international cooperation, we will work with the Taiwan External Trade Development Council to increase networking among our fintechs, financial institutions, and international partners. We will also develop programs for bilateral cooperation to gain valuable insights and expand fintech businesses. In the aspect of expanding fintech technologies and applications, first, we will launch the Financial FIDO version 2 project, because in the version 1, a customer can just use their credentials, for example, like their facial recognition or the passcode, etc. They can register with a FIDO server, and then this registered FIDO server credentials can be accessed to other financial institutions' app services. So in version 2, we will expand the use of financial FIDO across various application scenarios, even beyond financial sectors. In addition, we plan to create authentication transfer centers, so to collect or connect all the FIDO servers. We try to facilitate data sharing in the market. Second, we will continue promoting open finance. By end of this year, we will complete the framework of the phase 3, in which customers may transfer their funds using third services parties platforms. We will also proceed to the phase 2 of open securities, in which customers may exchange their personal information and trading records on the TSP platform. The third measure is regarding green fintech, just like our chairman said. Green fintech or sustainable fintech is a global trend of financial industry because financial institutions are required to pursue net zero emissions and sustainable development and try to escalate their performance in ESG. So we will roll out program and contest to help financial institutions to seek tech solutions. Fintechs play a very important role here, and we think we can really leverage their expertise. Fourth, we will try to make digital financial services easier and more accessible for legal entities. These include measures to accelerate their account opening and the adoption of e-signature. In the aspect of increasing digital financial inclusion, we will focus on developing RegTech and decreasing digital divide. First, we will develop digital reporting programs for domestic banks using granular data, machine learning, and robotic process automation to collect and analyze banking information. These will provide invaluable regulatory insights for policymaking. Furthermore, our Commission will adopt measures easier for us to detect conduct irregularities, predict potential risks, and maintain a constructive dialogue with institutions under our supervision. Second, to address the digital divide, we will implement the barrier-free digital finance program. Our goal is to mitigate digital disparity by issuing guidelines for financial services providers, ensuring they understand our supervisory expectations regarding the enhancement of inclusiveness in the financial digital services arena. We will also conduct workshops to individuals with limited resources for them to access digital financial services and empower them with skills and financial knowledge. In addition to these initiatives, we remain committed to gathering feedback from consumers, and we will continue implementing measures outlined in the Roadmap 1.0. Those ongoing efforts underscore our dedication to ensure that digital financial inclusion remains at the forefront of our fintech development journey. Here I listed several key measures we plan to implement over the next 3 years. If you are interested, you can check out the roadmap on our Commission's website. The numbers provided here are index numbers, so that it will be easier for you to locate the key measures. Looking forward, Roadmap 2.0 only includes measures for which we have a clear schedule to implement. Those measures are not exhaustive. Technology and fintech are rapidly evolving, and we closely monitor global trends and regulatory approaches. We will proactively adapt our supervisory strategies as needed. This quote is from Mr. Scott Fitzgerald, a famous American novelist. He said, "Our lives are defined by opportunities, even the ones we miss." Today, we introduce to you FinTech Development Roadmap 2.0, a roadmap full of opportunities. We provide you with clear guidance and a strong commitment to support the fintech sector. If you haven't explored the fintech ecosystem before, now is the time to grab these opportunities and succeed. Let's embark on this exciting journey together. Thank you very much.